Hello YouTube, EDC Paul here. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. And today we're gonna do a review of this Hoghouse Model T Gen 1. I did the unboxing, and this should be a full review of it. Right, so let's dig right into it. Oh, by the way, I do post daily knife content, so if you feel like subscribing, that will help me a lot. Drop a like, drop a comment down below. Let's discuss things. So let's dig right into it. So this is the certificate of authenticity. I like when knives come with this Model T. Serial number is number 44. These are mid-tech, guys, so they're not your usual Spyderco Benchmade or Wee knife, whatever. This is an expensive knife. This is made in Europe, made in Finland, and this makes things a bit more expensive. Once again, there's not a lot of them made. They could be, but this is a really early one, and this is number 44. July 2022. Blade is M390, handles and hardware are both TI. That's what we love to see, and it is signed by both of the owners of Hoghouse, which is really cool. Oh, by the way, it comes in this box, this wooden box that's carved in the form of the knife, which is really nice. Righty. So Hoghouse, as I said, they make these in Finland, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie, I did unbox this and it was really cool. Righty. So let's do the size. Let's see. So we've got around 20 centimeters, a bit less, 19 and a half. What about the blade? It's 8 and a half. What about the cutting edge? Cutting edge is around 9. Right. Let's weight it. By the way, this is a thick stock. I like that. All right, let's see. So we've got 82 and a half grams. That's really good. This is not a very small knife, but it feels like a gentleman's knife. It's not really small, but 82 grams, that's really good. That's so good. So yeah, let's do a short size comparison. The usual suspect, the PM2. And of course, since this looks like a gentleman's knife, let's also do a tactile Rockwell. So as you can see, it's closer to the size of the Rockwell, but it moves into the bigger size, being so so it's a bit long, but it's not very thick, you know, not very wide, which I love because it carries nicely. All right, let's see with them closed. By the way, the Rockwell is such a nice knife, especially with the milling. Alrighty, so this is what we've got. Very similar, I would say, and in the carry profile with the tactile Rockwell. Let's remove the PM2. So as you can see, they're really similar. The Rockwell is but just a bit thinner. Right, let's remove the Rockwell. Yeah, so let's do the materials. It's grade 5 titanium, as they said. For the handles, for the screws too. This is also titanium. I love the bronze. The bronze looks so nice on the silver. So the bronze accents are so nice. The pocket clip too is also bronze. We've got 2 screws on each side, and the pivot. These do have a different shape. So we don't use Torx here. We're gonna use a regular flathead. This should be a small one. Yeah, if you don't want to scratch them, you can always use a bit of tape or something similar. So just use that, and you can use your regular screw head. Alrighty, so build quality is insanely nice. Like, guys, this is such a well-made knife. The milling on the knife, on the handle, is very cool. The finish on the blade is beautiful. Look at the lines, guys. Like, look at the lines. Oh, by the way, it's very well balanced. So you'll see Model T here, very, very nicely made. This thick stock and the way it narrows down on the tip, it's very cool. I do love the fact that it's perfectly centered. Yeah, perfectly centered, and the tolerances seem to be really cool on it, right? The lockup is early but very, very good. No blade play whatsoever, no lock rock. Solid knife. So build quality, very, very good. The pocket clip, it's not the best. I'm just gonna say it's not the best. It's got good retention, but it's very, very long for the knife. I understand that from a designer's point of view, it looks dope. But guys, it's like 60% of the knife. Like, you get 2 fingers left, and look, it is not dip carry at all. So yeah. It looks really cool. And it also, I think it also works as an over travel stop. Yeah, it does. But it's very, very big and definitely not like deep carry. Like, look, that's how much of the knife sticks out. That's a lot for a knife that should be really slick, you know, a gentleman's carry, to carry it, I don't know, a wedding or whatever. I think this is what the knife is supposed to do. You know, this one, it's a gentleman's knife. It looks slick. It's beautiful. Alrighty, but it looks very, very beautiful. And the blade shape, we have no idea on this channel what blade shape this is. It's a pretty standard one, but you guys tell me in the comments. I'm completely hopeless when it comes to blade shapes. It's a drop point. I'm just guessing. I have no clue, absolutely zero clue on blade shapes. Anyway, yeah, so M390, really nice finish. This swedge here comes in very, very cool. And I like the fact that the flipper tab is kind of built in here, so it doesn't stick out a lot, but you can get a good grip with it. So yeah. Alrighty, now we're gonna get into what I absolutely dislike about this knife. So my category is ease of deployment and ease of disengagement. We're gonna do both. So ease of deployment, I usually give a rate out of 10. This is gonna be a 5 for me. It is awful. The flipper tab is absolutely awful. It's got no jimping. It's very well finished, but it's got no jimping, and it feels hard. It feels hard. Like, my finger always slips, you know, when I'm trying to engage the knife, and I gotta be careful on the frame lock too. So I'm not a big flipper fan, guys. So for the flipper fans out there, if this is nice for you, I totally get it. But as I'm not a flipper fan, I do not like this. Like, look. So if a good knife with a flipper should, once you start doing this, it should pop out. It does pop out, but guys, it needs a bit of jimping here. Like, and the defense is not what I would expect for a knife this expensive. Like, I do not like this at all. It's awful. I'm sorry, Hoghouse. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm always gonna tell the truth about the things I review on this channel. This is bought by my own money. I spent a lot of money on it, and I'm not happy. You know, I am not happy. It's just not. It's just not good. The flipper is very bad. It's just too small, you know. They probably needed a bit more swedge and for it to go a bit, to curve a bit, right, and on this side, you know. But yeah, so once again, ease of deployment. That I usually, for the knives in my collection, they always get like a 9, at least a 9. And for the ones I kind of review, I don't think I ever given one less than grade less than 8. But this is a 5 for me. It is awful. I'm sorry, but I gotta be honest. Ease of disengagement, that's gonna be a 6. Once again, it is the access to the lock bar is not very good. You have to really dig the mid of your finger in there in order to disengage the knife. And I do not like that, guys. I think knives need to be really easy to deploy and disengage. Like, look at this. Look how much jimping this has. This is a liner lock, it doesn't matter. But guys, look Look how much space this has. Like, for real. I'm not trying to compare, but like, look, this is a frame lock, right? So this doesn't have any jimping, but it does have this small swedge here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on the Kuno Padre. But guys, ease of deployment and ease of disengagement for me, it's so important, because when you check the knife out to use it, you don't have to think about, oh, where are my fingers positioned? I should hold the knife like this. I should use the flipper by using the palm of my hand to stop the knife from slipping. You know, so I shouldn't have to think about all that. This knife has a bit of an issue for me in terms of deployment and disengagement, and for that I just do not like it. Right, let's move on to price and value. So the price is like 700 to 800 euros. This is Gen 1, Gen 2 is even more expensive. I think this one is like 700, if I remember correctly. I paid a bit less because I got it secondary, but I still paid quite a bit of money for it. Is it worth the money? I cannot get over the action on this knife. I just cannot. The action is not what it should be for a knife this expensive. Price and value, it is made in Europe. It is very, very nicely made. Like, it feels premium in hand. The colors are insanely nice. The tolerances are pretty good. But guys, this knife is I don't know. I would never buy this again. I'm sorry, Hoghouse, but I would never buy this again. The flipper tab on this is just awful. I don't know. Maybe Gen 2 is better. Maybe Gen 2 is way better. I'll probably try that out. I do hope I'll get to try it out, because I think they're on the right track. They do make some really cool stuff, but they kind of screwed it up with the flipper. That's my opinion. Right, so there is some value to be had there, but this is definitely not a $700 Euro knife for sure. It feels more like a 500 one, but due to the fact that the flipper tab is not good at all, I wouldn't recommend this to anyone. I'm sorry. I know this is probably my first time bashing a knife so hard, but I gotta be honest with you guys. I do want this channel to be transparent and to offer honesty. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Who's it for? For people that are curious about knives like these, mid-techs. It's sort of a custom knife. It's really well made. You can also customize it on the website, I think, for Gen 2. I'm not sure if the Gen 1 is also customizable. But yeah, once again, I cannot recommend this one. So who's it for? For people that want to try a European knife, really well made. It's a really well made knife, guys. So if you want to try it out, do try it out. But I cannot recommend this one. Final thoughts. Once again, really cool knife, but for me, everything died on that flipper. I'm sorry. Really cool packaging. I'm sure they're on the right track once again, but it's just not for me. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Consider liking, consider subscribing if you want to see daily knife content on this channel. And I'll catch you in the next one. Love you all. Bye.